Oh, I need more hands. Yeah, nailed it. Nailed it. Hey everybody, so today I'm doing a video on fake tan, and I'm going to show you guys the tans which I've used and how I've used them, and the tan which I currently use and how I use that, just because I thought it was a bit of a summary video and obviously a little bit different from what I usually do. Just kind of want to apologise that this video is up a little bit later this week than usual. I have had a little bit of an issue, a life crisis shall we say. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that at the moment. I probably will do a video on it maybe in the future, but at the moment I don't really want to. I'm trying to have an emotional conversation. At the moment, I just don't really want to bring that up. So yeah, so I'm just going to kind of drift on from that. Also, just so you guys know, I have quite a few hauls which I've pre-recorded at the moment. I'm doing a lot of change kind of in my life, a lot of shopping, but obviously I did a huge boots haul which I'm probably going to put up with this video because like this video is late, so I probably will do this video on a boots haul. And I also have an IKEA haul coming up, and I've got a misguided haul. So what I'm going to be doing at the moment is I'm pre-recording everything that I've bought because I'm redoing my room. So I have quite a few little bits of furniture and houseware things to include in this homeware, in a homeware haul. So I'm just going to film that, and I'm going to upload my hauls a lot later than they're actually filmed. So I just kind of want to put that out there, especially for things like homeware. So yeah. So moving on to this video, I thought I would do a bit of a fake tan. This is going to be really hard to hold. A bit of a fake tan kind of video and show you the tans which I use, what I use what for, and stuff like that. So the first thing which I'm just going to get out there, to apply my tan, I always use my really manky, I think it's a Sultan, is it, by Boots, tanning mitt. I have washed this, but for some reason it just has made it really like, just won't come out. But it is a fake tan mitt. I apply my tan with a mitt because I don't like orange hands, and applying with a mitt is really good because it helps get a bit more of a tan and it doesn't make it as streaky. So I love using a mitt, although they do get really disgusting, so I'm probably going to have to buy another one next time I go to Boots, because I've had this for about a month now, maybe, yeah, just over a month, and I have washed it, but it doesn't always come out when you wash it, and then it leaves it feeling weird. But I really recommend that you get a mitt when you're applying your tan. I think this was something like £3 and they're not really that expensive, and you can even get them from Primark, and it just stops you getting hot orange hands and orange fingers, which is a telltale sign that you're wearing a fake tan, and I just think they're a lot cooler to apply tan for. And then the first tan which I'm going to talk about is the Dove Summer Glow Soft Shimmer. So this is basically a body lotion. This isn't a tan, it is a body lotion. But it has kind of like a, this is going to look really disgusting, but it's literally just a clear body lotion, and you just apply it all over your body, and it kind of gives your skin like a little bit of a glowy tan, so it kind of is like a gradual tan. So I really like applying this mainly when I come back off my holiday. So when I came back from Malta, I applied this every day, and it just helps keep your tan, and it's also really good for if you've applied fake tan. So if you've applied your fake tan and the next day your skin feels a bit dry, because mine always does, I apply this on the top and it just helps build a summer tan. But if you're looking for a tan that doesn't look too fake, and I think I started off when I first started in fake tan, this was the first thing I ever tried. I absolutely love it. It smells so good. It's like no tan smell to it. I can't describe the smell, but it isn't one of them horrible fakey tan smells, and it's just really nice. I really like it. It is one of the very first tans I ever tried, and if you don't want to build up a big massive, you know, in your face orange tan, you want kind of a summer fair medium kind of shimmer glow, then I really recommend this. You literally just put it on as you would as instead of a moisturiser basically, and it builds it up. So you put it on, and then within like 3 or 4 uses you've got a really nice kind of gradual summer tan. For me it's not dark enough now because obviously fake tan I've kind of grown more into, but if you are starting off I really recommend that you try the Dove Summer Glow Shimmer. If I can find these products, I will link them down in the description below so you can check them out. I don't particularly know the prices, but I think now it's around about £4 or £5. It's really cheap, but I really recommend that you just check it out, and yeah, I really like it. Then the tan that I also now have is the Saint Tropez Gradual Everyday Gradual Tan. Now this one I really like it. It's a good tan. it's a good colour, but I'm not a big fan with the application. A Gradual Tan is basically a cream, and it is just applies white, and then it kind of shows over, so it's not an instant, it kind of gradually builds over the day. And the only thing that I'm not a big fan about with Gradual Tan is it's really hard to see where you've applied it, because it doesn't leave like a colour or kind of a sort of indication of to where you've applied it. So sometimes I will apply a Gradual Tan and I'll have like a big patch on my arm where I've missed it. But I still really like the Saint-Tropez, and I also have the Saint-Tropez Gradual Tan for face. I love the face Gradual Fake Tan so much. This is the tan that I use on my face. I don't use any other tan. I use this as my face tan. It is absolutely brilliant. It is really expensive stuff, like it is quite expensive for what it is, but it's a really good tan. But obviously the only thing that I'm not a big fan of is the fact that it doesn't kind of leave an indication, so you can't see where you've missed it. But again, this is kind of like a body moisture, so it kind of like looks after your skin, it gives it a moisture, but it also gives a really nice tan. And for me, this is in medium to dark. Usually I always pick up medium, but I did get medium dark just because with it being a Gradual Tan, sometimes they're not always as dark as the mousse is. But I really do like it. I usually apply this I can't explain it, like I apply this if I'm not really that bothered. So for example, I get a better leg tan out of this than I do a mousse sometimes. So if I just want a bit of a tan on my legs, just, you know, to make myself feel better, I'll apply this. If I want to apply it on my shoulders and on my neck, if I do like drama shows and I'm wearing a leotard, if you wear a leotard, you always see this part of your body, and I don't like this part of my body being like white, so I just apply this to like my neck and on my collarbones just to add a bit of tan. So this is kind of one of these tans which I use for when I'm not really that bothered, so when I just want a bit of a tan. And I also sometimes apply this, and then I will keep topped up with this. So I kind of use these as a pair, and this is when my body's feeling really, if my body's dry and it's feeling really like needs a bit of nourishment, I'll just apply a Gradual Tan because I really like it. Obviously you do get a bit sticky, you have to stay dry for a little bit, and you can't see where you've missed, so you have to be really careful that you don't miss it. But I really like it. It is quite expensive, and I do know that Saint-Tropez are bringing out, or have brought out, the Saint-Tropez Gradual Tan in shower. This really intrigues me, and I'm actually thinking of purchasing it and doing a video. If you guys want to see kind of like a how to use it, kind of first impression on the Saint-Tropez Gradual Tan in shower, let me know. I was going to purchase it when I was in Boots last, but I didn't because I was unsure. So if you want a review on that, then let me know. But yeah, I really recommend that if you want more of a Gradual Tan. This is kind of a tan that you apply, you go to sleep with, and you're a blonde goddess. If that's the kind of thing that you like, really recommend Saint-Tropez, the Saint-Tropez Gradual Tan. I recommend Saint-Tropez as a brand anyway because I love them, but these are kind of the two tans that I recommend. This tan I definitely recommend as a face tan. There's no question about it. The Saint-Tropez face tan is the best face tan I've ever used. I don't think I've ever used a face tan other than this one. I love it so much, and it just comes in a really little ditty bottle because you don't need that much, and it just gives my skin that really nice little glow without it looking too fake. And then last but not least, the one tan that I use probably 99.9% of the time is a St. Murray's Instant Self Tanning Mousse. Now, although I did say that I find it hard sometimes, a mousse for me is the best way to apply fake tan. I literally just take my mitt, I dum on it, and then I just do it in a circular motion, and I absolutely love applying a mousse. You can see where you've missed it. You can see where you've applied it, but it still also gives it that kind of, I don't know, like I lost a lid by the way, but it still kind of gives it that like, you put it on, it's very hard to explain, you put it on and it comes up with a colour, and when I first applied it I was like, this isn't very bright, but it still gradually builds it up, so it is kind of like a Gradual Tan, but it does give you that bit of an instant tan. So if you're going out or if you're going to a party, I always apply this, usually the night before I go to a party, so I'll put it on the night before, apply it, and then I'll go to sleep with it, and I wake up and it's just really nice for parties and going out. So to make sure that I get like the perfect tan with this and my other tanning products, the first thing which I make sure I do is I make sure I've shaved. you have to be you have to be shaved, just because otherwise it kind of sticks to the dead skin on your leg. It doesn't last as long. And don't try and shave it after you've tanned, because I've done that and you end up with like white black spots all over your legs where you've like shaven off your tan. The second thing I do is I apply an exfoliator. So I'll be in the shower and I just exfoliate my skin, rub and all that. And I use the Lush Buffy bar, or I also have a salt scrub, which sometimes I use by Sanctuary, and I absolutely love it. Makes my skin feel really nice and comfortable. Once I've done that, I just apply my tan and let it dry, and then I go to bed and then I wake up and it's a bronze goddess. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. That was just my few suggestions on the tans. My favourite tan at the moment. I'm always trying out new fake tans, so I probably will do another one of these videos in a couple of months. I just want to say that I love you guys so much and thank you for all your support. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. All my links are down in the description below, and I'll see you